Marriner Eccles is rolling in his grave. The beautiful Social Security Art Deco sign that was over this grand Freudian city, incredible boomtown, which this city is beyond an Art Deco decay. I watched it. I grew up here. 60s was like Manhattan. It's one of the great boom cities in the world. Since the late 70s, it's been slowly rotting. They try to put lipstick on a corpse. That's Marriner Eccles. That's the World Bank. The famous First Security Bank sign. And they didn't even do a good job of it. Look at how tacky. To think that Ogden allowed that, to just block it out like that. Remember, it was the see-through famous, the last of the great signage in Utah. You know, at least First Security, when they took it, put it up there so much. That is the tackiest thing I've ever seen. Oh, it's disgusting. Godfrey? I've taught with Godfrey. The great Freudian city, no. That's Caldwell. He doesn't show up to anything. He wasn't at this, I was. What? What is this? The great Freudian city. What? Looks pretty Freudian to me. Just saying. Just saying. Looks pretty Freudian to me. I'm the one that named it the great Freudian city. The most Freudian city in the world. Yeah. Kevin Blanche. In a long list of incredible artists in this AstroTurf art scene. Whoa. I met the architect, that young woman. Whoa. Whoa. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. The great Freudian city. Who's probably the greatest Freudian writer of all time? Bernard DeVoto. He's from here. How about Fawn McKay Brody? Just saying. Just saying. Marriner Eccles rolling in his grave. As we pay homage, they stick it to us in Ogden. Who's this? The nuclear energy crime syndicate, the Wattis family. Yeah. Dr. Dumpke was murdered in the Wattis. There ain't none of them been here for... They bring in the AstroTurf. Pay him hundreds of thousands of dollars. And you don't think the taxpayer paid for this? Oh my God. The great Freudian city. That has got to be the most tacky thing that's ever happened to Ogden. Besides this. That sign is disturbing. Everybody in Ogden knows what a piece of iconic signage we had. The great Art Deco neon. I restored the Masonic Temple over here. Oh, I'm disgusted, if you can't tell. Children behave. That's what they say when we're together. Oh my God. I'm going to throw up. Marriner Eccles is rolling in. Yeah, that Marriner Eccles. What? The Federal Reserve in D.C.'s? Yeah, that guy. Yeah. Who did that? How did Ogden City? Well, it's been vacant for 25 years, just like the Deseret Gym. Wamasaka, that's been vacant. Yeah, Wamasaka won 2 national championships tonight in the old Deseret Gym. Children behave. That's what they say when I'm disgusted. They've reached a new low. That's saying a lot here in Ogden. That's saying a lot here in Ogden. Children behave. That's what they say when we're together. This is a great story I got to tell. I'm right here doing some work at the Weaver County Recorder's office. This guy says, you know why I love Ogden? It's deep-rooted conservative roots. I said, you haven't lived here very long. This is the bluest, most progressive city in the country. One of them in the world. What are you talking about? They just make it up. Marriner Eccles is rolling in his grave. All the Ogdenites. That is so disgusting, so tacky. Oh my God, I'm disturbed. What is this? What does it look like? Just saying. Well, I guess it fits Ogden because they sure stuck it to us, these old oligarchs that left here 100 years ago. None of the Wattises have lived here for freaking 60, 70, 80, well, probably 100 years. You know, Dr. Dumpke married the Watt. Yeah, that gee. And this AstroTurf art scene, you don't think the taxpayer paid for this? You know nothing about ramp. I did the plaster on the mic. They same thing. They brought her. Kimmy, I know Kimmy. Brought in here and stenciled those. I plastered that 30 years ago. I restored all of the Ben Lomond. Yeah. The Marriner Eccles, Ben Lomond, Campbell Eccles. Yeah. Just saying. Disturbing. Oh, disturbing. I'm telling you, it's most... Remember how beautiful that sign was? Look what they've done. Look what they've done. to the marquee signage in Utah. Look what they've done. Caldwell, you should be ashamed of yourself. What? How disturbing. What have they done to our city? They destroyed it. Put lipstick on a corpse. Yeah, that's that picture. Yeah, that's where she stood, her last one. I mean, disturbing. I plastered it. Kimmy used Weber State artists to charge them. The Ogden taxpayer paid, Weber County taxpayer paid literally millions and millions for that. No, buy local. Buy local. Buy local. Children behave. That's what the fuck? I'm pissed. Disturbing. Way past disturbing. Way past. That's got to be the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in Ogden, what they've done. And that's saying a lot. Next thing you know, they'll tear the top off Mount Ogden. Oh, it's disturbing, this AstroTurf scene. Whoa. The great Freudian city. I'm going to walk up here to Wamasaka's gym. The University of Utah is retiring his number. Weber State only won 2 national championships in that, but he lived right there. Yeah, born and raised right there. But the Utah's got to do it. I plastered that. Yeah, that's that build. Well, AstroTurf. The woman who runs all this, Weber State, our scene, they're fools. They have no, it's not art. Surely not art. Looks pretty Freudian to me, Blanche. Children behave. I tell a story right there that happened in that apartment right there not that long ago. That is about as hardcore as it can get. But I can't tell the truth here in Ogden. I don't think that Google would allow it up anymore. It's that hardcore of a story, but it's real. You can Google it yourself and look it up. Oh my God, that cash value sign is so gross. I mean, you remember the old sign? Even when First Security took down or Wells Fargo took down the First Security. Even then, they did it properly. Children behave. That's what they say when we're running just as fast as we can. Well, the old Ogden Mall. Let's get up here to Wamasaka. So I've said it's been vacant for 25 years. Some hedge fund from California bought it and done nothing with it. It's probably Leslie Hodson's best. That's how I restored the Masonic Temple in 1905. I saved that with my mind and my back. So, Wamasaka, he's ours. But Weber State, he won 2 national championships in that gym. Went to Ogden High School. Played at Weber State Junior College. But University of Utah's got to do it. The great Freudian city. I'm the guy that named it the most Freudian city in the world. Oh yeah, and it is. Let's walk up here to Famke Brody Street, Jefferson. Well, it used to be Joseph Smith Street. That's our classroom right there, Famke Brody. 16-year-old female professor in that area. First woman dean of history in the history of the country. One of the greatest one of the greatest writers in U.S. historians in history. Children behave. Oh my God, what have they done to our city? What have they done? Running just as fast. Remember I had my grandkids get up there between each column? By the way, I'll tell you a great story. Luann Bambro, who I was friends with, yeah, Lawrence Scott.